it's about that time. We decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down there, trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm. Man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Prime Time. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, what a boss is talking.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's good, beautiful people? It is time to get y'all funky breath, booger-eyed, nappy, head asses up, and let's get this morning started, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's time to rise and grind. And you are here on the Prime Time Network. I'm your host, Big G, and this is Prime Time, Rise and Grind. What's good to you? Yeah. If you missed me yesterday, good. 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 Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I was, for those who are concerned, was out of the office for a good bit of the day. I didn't get back in town until right before the Healing and Hope segment last night. So we're going to have to do a reschedule for Paul Whitehouse. Excuse me. And he will be back with us for our regular scheduled programming next Tuesday and have that conversation with us as it relates to get rich and don't cry trying. Yeah. I did do a reboot of Jonathan Shaw's 10 a.m. Central Standard Time live yesterday. I did that last night just to give you guys an opportunity not to miss the Tuesday session. But we're back in full effect and things are hitting on all, what I shall say, cylinders. I'm going to do some upgrades to the to the space. I'm going to hang my my African mask up behind me to give you guys a good sense of culture. And it just makes my room look a lot different, a lot better. Irvin Capone, what's going on, sister? We need to get back together. We need to link up with the rest of the crew. Rise and grind, man. Primetime rise and grind. Y'all know what it is. I'm here in your face every morning. Here, moving forward. Live at 5 at night. And the morning sessions are a lot different from the evening sessions. In the morning, I'm wanting to give everyone a bit of inspiration. A shot in the proverbial AZZ to go get it. To be motivated and desirous enough for yourself, because this is all self-reflection. This is all about how you handle things for yourself, right? In business, and I'm not saying you have to do everything by yourself. What I am saying is that, because you do need a team. Don't think that, great folks that have walked this earth have just solely done things by themselves. And also, Curvy, I want you to think about this too. When we get an opportunity to sit down and chat, after you get everything edited and released and ready to go, you do some of your premieres and all of that. I love to sit down and talk to you about having the movie up on our network, running through our Roku television station streaming. That's something for us to sit down and talk about, but I did have it on my mind. I'm glad that you're on with us this morning. It's good to see you, sister. Always thinking about you. Got you and your husband in my prayers all the time. All the time. So let's get it going for today. Right? I'm not gonna be here with you long. Y'all know my early mornings is I hit it, get it, quit it. I'm gone. Because it's morning. I got things to do. I can't sit here on this box and talk to you all day. I have to go earn a living, right? So I know that I can carve out time in the morning because I get up at 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning every day. I can carve out my block to be here for this time and live at 5. Now, when we get to a point to whereas the network is hitting on all cylinders, advertisement dollars are coming in, sponsorship dollars are coming in, and I can sit here and be in your face and in your space more often, then I will definitely be here. But until then, I have to get out here, beat the streets, get after this advertisement dollar, get after the sponsorship dollars, get folks interested in knowing that our analytics are real. The people that we deal with, the grassroots movement that we have, the internet ecosystem and digital footprint and impressions that we create, and where it goes, our signal, our messaging. It's definitely a lot more persuasive when it comes to the advertisement acumen and being a part of what it is that we have going on. Because the messaging that we have gets out to the people. It may not seem like it, but don't let the numbers of followers or subscribers fool you. As a matter of fact, speaking of subscribers, if you have not subscribed to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime, then you are definitely missing out. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us, because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. And the only thing that you can do on the outside looking in is ask the question, am I telling you the truth? Based on what I said in that commercial. 73,000 subscribers and over 11 million plus views and watch time hours. These aren't numbers that I make up. I don't want to ever take my revenue and throw it into a bot to pretend to be somebody. So that's not how we get down. That's like tricking. We don't rock like that. So when you see the numbers, you look at our social construct, you're like, that's no way possible. Yes, it is definitely possible. I don't make up the numbers. Go to YouTube, look at Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime, look at our subscriber count, look at our view count, and then you be the judge of whether I'm being upright and forthwith with everything that I'm telling you. I'm just showing you that we're out here doing it. And there's nothing that anyone can do that's going to stop that. That's the part that they have missed. And so that brings us to the top of the conversation as it relates to perseverance. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Welcome to Primetime Rise and Grind. Today's conversation is about one of the greatest qualities a person can possess. I didn't say the only, I said one of. Don't misquote me, people. Perseverance. Everyone loves success, but very few people appreciate the struggle required to achieve it. Perseverance is what gets you out of bed after disappointment. See, I don't think y'all hear me. You know, because everything's cool when everything's cool. When everything's going great, everything is, hey, man. But what gets you out of bed when shit ain't going right? When you down in the dumps, you depressed, you all jacked up in the head. Disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Yeah, perseverance. It's what keeps you believing after rejection. You got to be downright delusional, right? A strong mental fortitude and a desire not to quit. There's a big difference in mindset, psyche, how you have to move. It's what drives you to keep building when everyone else has stopped watching. You ain't got no fanfare, when you ain't got everybody, in your corner, go, 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 you got it, you the man. Yeah, when you don't have all of that behind you, and all of the glitz and the glamour has fallen to the wayside. Yeah, perseverance in terms of how you move on in your life. See, so life is going to test every one of us. There will be setbacks, there will be failures. There will be moments when you question whether the journey is worth it. Have you ever come across that? Be honest, people. You're like, man, is this really worth it? Is this relationship worth it? Is this conversation worth it? Dealing with these people, is it worth it? My life, is it worth it? Yeah, we have real talk, real conversation here. But I'm wanting to boost you up for the morning. But understand this: every successful person you admire has faced moments where quitting would have been easier than continuing. The difference wasn't talent, it wasn't money. The difference was perseverance. Keep knocking on the door, keep learning, keep improving, keep showing up. Because every setback is preparing you for a comeback. Every lesson is building your foundation. Every challenge is strengthening your character. Don't let temporary circumstances convince you to abandon a permanent dream. Your breakthrough could be one more phone call away, one more meeting, one more audition, one more interview. Very important here. One more prayer. One more day of refusing to quit. So today I challenge you. Don't measure your progress by how far you still have to go. Because, as long as you're living, you still have a long way to go. It's down the road, right? Measure it by how far you've already come. And I'm not saying look in the past, dwell in the past, but look at how far you've already come from where you were. And keep moving forward. Take another step. Fight another round. Believe one more time. Your story, it isn't over. Your purpose is greater than your problems, ladies and gentlemen. Believe me. I'm not trying to be on here with the soapbox uh, the kumbayas or the prayers or this, that, and that. I'm just saying that, perseverance is real. Where do you dig deep? Who do you pull that resource from? A lot of people say, oh man, I turn to the Lord. I turn to God. Yes, you better turn to something more powerful than yourself. I understand that. But I'm not talking about the mysticism of how you make your brain believe. No, that's not what we're talking about. Oh man, G, you tripping. You trying to tell us that? No, don't get me wrong. What I'm saying to you is that the mythical God that we talk about isn't going to come down and wash all of your worries and woes away. The power of your belief in terms of what it is that you wanted to get accomplished, that's solely on you. That sits in your lap. So you can pray till you're blue in the face. If you do not put work behind that prayer, if you do not put actions behind that prayer, guess what? That's all it's going to be. Oh man, G, you tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not tripping. I'm telling you the truth. If you think that the higher power that you pray to is going to reward you for insolence, is going to reward you for being niggardly. And look it up. Don't sit there and look at me and be like, oh man, you call us a nigga. No, I'm saying niggardly. You could be a nigga, and if you really understood what the word meant, you'd understand what I'm saying. I'm not using it in a derogatory sense. I'm saying you a lazy motherfucker. Because if you do not put actions behind that prayer, it will not come forth. You're not sowing the seeds of understanding and affirmation. You are not putting yourself into a position to actually receive, because you want to be in a state of depressed, misunderstood guidance. Inspirational thought of the day. Yeah, I'm up early this morning. Angel popping my shit. What's going on, Miss Lady? How you doing, sister? Welcome everybody that has joined early this morning. Primetime Rise and Grind. We locked and loaded. Like I said, yesterday was some things had to be taken care of. I was out of the office for a great deal of the day until later on, and then I did a reboot of everything that I would normally do throughout the course of the day. So we're here, back, regular scheduled programming, and welcome. Thank you. Primetime Rise and Grind, ladies and gentlemen. Your inspirational thought of the day. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here for long. I'm in it. I'm hit it, get it, quit it, gone. I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. Inspirational thought of the day. Perseverance is refusing to let yesterday's disappointment steal today's opportunity. Let me repeat that for you. Perseverance is refusing to let yesterday's disappointment steal today's opportunity. If you need me to explain that to you, I will. But I shouldn't have to explain that to you. Don't let yesterday's problems be a hindrance for what you're doing moving forward today. Keep moving, keep believing, keep growing. Your consistency today is creating your success tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got it on my mind, ladies and gentlemen. I do. Because we're talking about perseverance. But I got it on my mind. And I can't sit there and put this out on everyone else. I cannot. So when I'm making reference to things, I'm normally talking about myself. Right? Not everything. Definitely not everything. Because we talk about a bunch of stuff on this show. On all of our shows. On all of our platforms. But in this particular instance, I'm talking about myself. So I have to ask myself the question, why do we quit so easily? We live in a world that celebrates instant success. But greatness has never been instant. Tell me when it has. Except for instant grits. And it still takes 5 minutes. Got to heat the water up first. If y'all don't know what grits is, well, you ain't from the South. That ain't my problem. I ain't trying to explain that shit to you. But it's good when you put some butter and cheese in that motherfucker. I'm just letting you know. Many people, and I don't do 5 minute instant grits. Let me hold up. Let me go. Let me correct that. Let me correct that. All you ladies that are out there that are trying to, build a foundation and, have some working order in your home and possibly want to make a meal for your old man or whatever, don't think that you're cooking if you're doing 5 minute grits. No, that's just like putting popcorn in the microwave. No. Nope. You got to do the grits. You got to go through the process. If I want them damn microwave grits, goddamn popcorn grits. Don't you slaving over that motherfucking stove. See your goddamn wrist work. Getting off topic. Let's get back to it. Many people quit just before the breakthrough that they've been praying for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been at it. You've been adamant. You've been working at it. And, oh, man, it's just not happening because it's not your timing. There may be that delay because you're just not completely ready for launch. It's not ready for the world to see because it's not all the way together. You're praying for it, but there again, like we said earlier, you're not putting in the work for it to go public, be out there in the world, and for you to reap benefits thereof. So you quit before the breakthrough. Sometimes the delay isn't denial. Sometimes life is developing the person you'll need to become before you're ready to receive the blessing you've been asking for. Does that make sense? You're ready. You want it. Or at least you think that you want it. And then a lot of times when you get exactly what you want, you're still not freaking satisfied. Because you have an insatiable desire to achieve and get things more than what your brain. Because you see, social media activity, everybody got this, everybody, but you forget that, man, life isn't that difficult. There's a simple baseline to life and living. Y'all know what it is? Do y'all know what the simple baseline is? We think we need a roof over our head, but you don't. You can live outside in the wilderness like animals. But we like our creature comforts. We like our domicile to be safe and secured. But you don't need it. You don't need a vehicle. You have the original form of transportation, Mo and Joe. If you woke up and you can breathe air, in terms of living. Now, if you want to sit there and have all the superfluities of life, we're talking about a whole different ballgame, a whole different spectrum. I need the nice clothes. I need the nice Bugattis. I need the beautiful lady on my side. I need the fat bank account. I need all of these things that really don't make up the whole guise of me being a human being, a person. But if that's your reality, if that's your transfixed reality in terms of what you think you need to survive, go live overseas. As a matter of fact, go to Libya, go to Kandahar, go to Bahrain. Go to China. And I'm not doing a compare and contrast. What I'm telling you is that how you live and your perception of how you want to live, it's all based on what it is that you do, no matter where you are. So the conditions here, the conditions there, the conditions everywhere will remain the same if your mental does not change. Because you will adapt the same principles and the same tenets and the same bullshit activity will go on in your life because you have not adjusted your psyche. Progress is still progress. So stay committed, stay focused, stay faithful. And I told y'all, I'm not going to get on here and just, talk a whole bunch. Because I don't want to be, I'm not a soapbox talking head. I am not. I am not your pundit or commentary king that gets on here and does verbal gymnastics to make you, to make you buy into what I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck if you believe what I'm saying. That's just the truth about the matter. And it doesn't matter if I'm telling you self-reflection, things I had to do to improve my life. I had to stop bullshitting myself. Because for some odd reason, we think we got it all together, when in fact we don't have shit together. Until somebody else tells you, hey man, I'm checking you out. This shit cold-blooded. I like that shit, man. That's what's up. And you could be self-motivated and the person that pat yourself on the back, you can all of that, man, but at the end of the day, if nobody else is recognizing your shit, guess what? You're gonna be mad as a motherfucker. Tell me I'm lying. If you make a great movie or if you write a great book and nobody recognizes your shit, that's disappointment. Right? So don't let that setback fuck up everything you got going moving forward. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. When it comes to survival, when it comes to living the human life. Your life. Let me keep it pushing, because I told y'all, I'm not here for a long time. Fun time, not a long time. Keep your eyes on these rising businesses. Boss Talk Podcast 101, hosted by ECEO and the official Miss Jamaica. They're down in Hawaii right now, hanging out. Boss Talk Podcast 101 continues building momentum as one of the fastest rising podcast platforms on the internet. Their authentic conversations, business insight, and engaging interviews are capturing audiences around the globe. Comedian Jarrell Braswell, catch him while you can. Comedian Jarrell Braswell is making major moves across the country while touring with Bubba Dub. He also has a movie coming out, Little Saints. It's going to drop August 22nd. His raw, unapologetically witty comedy and unmistakable deep South storytelling are earning standing ovations and loyal fans everywhere he performs. Roblo Escobars. Free Records artist Roblo Escobars is preparing his release of Divine Intervention featuring Philadelphia's lyricist Emilio Sparks. You remember him from State Property, Benny Siegel and the crew. This collaboration is one to watch as Free Records continues expanding its catalog with powerful independent music. There's nobody that can touch us, I promise you. Ja Blaze and the Cloud Chronicles, hosted by Ja Blaze. The Cloud Chronicles is the official podcast of Free Records, delivering artist interviews, industry insight, and behind-the-scenes conversations from one of the independent music's fastest growing movements. Ja Blaze, definitely on the scene, doing his thing. Big shout out to Droopy Marinez. Welcome to the family. A special welcome to Droopy Marinez. Big shout out to Corpus Christi, Texas, and the entire TMP crew, Take Money Productions. We're excited to have you on board with the Freeway Records family and look forward to building a lasting legacy together. Artists on the radar. Y'all make sure y'all pay attention. We have some artists that are on the radar. Regine Gagne, Terry Cherry, XO Music, Dearmore Carolina, Trulia Monroe, DeReal Shanti, Tangela Turner, Getty Blue, Azo Capone, Passport Scoob, I said Passport Scrooge, isn't that something? Freaky the Pimp, 7, Mr. Franklin, 601, Semi Quest, out of Texas, ladies and gentlemen, and a special salute to our East Coast representative, Terry Allred. Yep. Also, Business Insight, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your eyes on Jonathan Shaw, Military Veterans Point of View. Join Jonathan Shaw on Inside Speaks for powerful conversations born from military service, sacrifice, resilience, healing, and hope. His perseverance reminds us that perseverance isn't just a word. It's a way of life His message reaches veterans, families, and anyone determined to overcome life's toughest battles with courage and purpose. Question of the day, people. Question of the day. What keeps you going? What keeps you going? When life gets difficult, when doors close, when people doubt you, and that's every day. That's every day. If you're out here getting in and grinding, that's every day. Because every day you don't have, a yes. You shoot for and strive for a yes every day. You work towards a yes every day. But there are more no's than yeses. There are more doors closed than open. But perseverance, persistence. What keeps you going? What fuels your perseverance? I want you to share your story in the comments. You never know who needs to hear your testimony today, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, success belongs to those who refuse to quit. Have an incredible day and keep persevering, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Stay tuned, stay locked, stay tapped in because it is now 7:36. I gave you my 30-minute rundown. Went over by 6 minutes or so, but that's cool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I don't want to hear it. So don't leave shit. Because if you was really rocking with me, you already know I need engagement. I want engagement. I love engagement. Why? Because it gives me an opportunity to not sit here and act as though I'm talking to my fucking self. I'm not like most people. I don't like talking to myself. I am not the person that likes to get on this thing and talk to myself. If I could sit on here and engage with the audience, if I could talk with somebody, it would be more of a show that you could enjoy outside of me sitting here flapping my lips, running and bumping my gums. Although I do it quite well. I do. I promise you I do. Prolific, as a matter of fact, downright profound. Curry, you need to put me in the movie, I'm telling you. I am that guy. I am your next goddamn Denzel / Samuel. You better stop messing with me, man. But y'all tune in, man. My brother gonna be on here in a little bit. Jonathan Shaw, Inside Speaks, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Lock in with us. Some great conversation, great motivation, great chit list of everything that he's going to be doing throughout the week. Shaw has taken it to an entirely different level. I love it. I love seeing it. So, anyway, and I think that's what we're gonna have to do, because I don't want to sit there and take my brother's that's his intellectual property, because he said it first. It's the first place that I've heard anybody say it during their podcast and commentary. And I could be wrong, but he says it with consistency. So we might need to get some shirts. With that being said, and if you don't know who that is and you're not up in the morning listening to Jonathan Shaw, Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of your hair for today. Lock in Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time with my good man, Jonathan Shaw. Inside Speaks. Military veterans' point of view. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Ah, yes, the nice, smooth, sounds of some jazz. ease your mind, to get you going, get you motivated. If you need love, ladies and gentlemen, look within. If you need a hug, grab a tree. If you need some money, get a goddamn job. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, keep on living. Because eventually, you're going to get that shit right. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us, because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.